Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Being Persistent. Today we are going to discuss about the precautions in preparation of a questionnaire. Okay, so questionnaire for what? Actually, questionnaire for the research, questionnaire for any postgraduate project. Okay, so questionnaire for any survey, conducting any survey for collecting the data. Okay, let's start with this topic. So today we are going to discuss the introduction of questionnaire, then importance, what is the importance, why the questionnaire is important to plan in advance, then objective, why the researcher prepares the questionnaire, and how the question should be made. Okay, so these are the contents which we have to discuss on. So now introduction. First of all, we have to understand the meaning of questionnaire. So what is the questionnaire actually? Questionnaire is a type of research tool that consists of list of questions. Here in the questionnaire there are some questions, means list of questions, which are in sequential order, intended to gather the data from respondents, means the population, means whatever the sample is there of our data. So we have to collect the responses. That means if our population is 100 people, okay, and from those 100 people we have to study only 20 people. So respondents are, we can say respondents are the people who are selected from the population as a sample to study. Okay, now second point is that with the use of questionnaire, both quantitative and qualitative data is gathered. Okay, so quantitative data means that data which includes the numbers, means mathematical figures, etc. And qualitative data is that data which does not include any type of mathematical figure. Okay, so there it does not include numbers. After that, multiple choice questions are there, open ended questions are there, close ended questions are there, and also scaled questions are there. So let's understand that what is multiple choice question is, you will see the question, okay, and you will get options for that question, 3 to 4 options for that question. Okay, after that you will also see the open ended questions. Open ended questions are those questions which require the more detailed answers. Okay, then close ended questions are also called as MCQs, means yes or no type questions, the questions which have some options. And scaled questions are those questions which are based on some scales. Okay, Likert scale, Thurston scale, there are different types of scale. Okay, so the format of those questions based on the scales. Okay, after that, what is the importance of well prepared questionnaire, why it is necessary to prepare the questionnaire in advance, how it benefits our research study, and how it makes the study more better and easier. Okay, so basically it ensures the accurate data collection, because we will not get confused at the time of collecting the data, and also the respondents get clear that what exactly required by the researcher. Okay, enhances respondent engagement, absolutely, because they are participants in collection of data. Okay, so they engage in filling up that survey form or questionnaire. Why? Because they feel that this questionnaire or this information is important. Okay, so your questionnaire must be that presentable, or must be in that way or in that order where respondent finds it easy to fill up. Then improves the reliability, okay, and validity of the research results. We have to check the reliability and validity, means some questions are reliable but not validative authoritative, and some are validative but not reliable. Means they have to ensure that the data is accurate. Okay, reliable means it is true in nature. Okay, it is sufficient to prove our hypothesis. So let's understand that why the questionnaire is prepared. Okay, so objectives should be clearly defined by the researcher, that why he is going to collect the data with the help of questionnaire. So first of all, he have to identify the purpose, that exactly for what purpose the data is being collected. Means for what purpose? It is the short study, the short period study, that is any project, and it is for long period, means longitudinal study. It is for your PhD study. Okay, so you have to identify your purpose. As per that target audience, you have to select your target audience. For any project purpose, you does not need much sample, okay, to study. But for your PhD thesis or PhD study, you need a required number of respondents. That means you require the huge sample size, okay, to find the accurate results, because however big the sample is, your results are accurate. Okay, so we select the sample on the basis of population. Which type of audience has been targeted for the study, you have to find out that. That means males, females, kids, okay, old peoples, or Indians, Americans, okay, youngsters, school going children's. So you have to find out your audience. Then data validity and reliability. Sometimes evidence of reliability and validity means when your data is reliable and validate, so that this is the appropriate figure which presents the reliable and validate data. Okay, and reliable but not validate, reliable data is there but not validate, then this is the figure which is showing that validity and reliability. So validity and reliability of the data can be checked through questionnaire analysis. Means whenever you do the analysis of your questionnaire collected responses with the help of some test, okay, t test, z test, chi-square test. So there are some tests in statistics which helps to analyze your data. So whatever data you have collected, that analysis will help you to check your validity and reliability. So now let's move towards the guidelines for the questions to be asked. Okay, so how the questions need to be there in your questionnaire. First of all, clear and concise questions should be there. Clear, concise and simple questions which don't confuse the respondent, okay, which does not create any doubts or confusion in the minds of respondents. Avoid jargons, means you have to avoid any technical words and technical language in your questionnaire. Avoid ambiguity, that means any complication, means any complex questions, complex words you have to avoid. Ensure data protection, yes, you have to make your respondent ensure that you have to ensure your respondents that their data will be confidential and their data is only used for the research purpose. Okay, so you have to give them that protection of their data. Use close-ended questions when possible, because close-ended question will give you proper freedom to analyze. Okay, so these questions will help you to analyze the data easily. Explain the use of the data. You have to explain the purpose to collect the data to the respondent, so that they will realize the importance of filling up that information. Okay, so for what purpose you are using that data, you have to explain that to respondent. Ensure anonymity and confidentiality of responses. Yes, absolutely. uh, the researcher have to ensure the anonymity, means the he should not disclose the name of the respondent to anyone or anywhere. Question should be in logical order. Yes, there must be a logical sequence or order in the questionnaire because they are interlinked with each other, so that data get filled up in a logical way without any confusions. Avoid sensitive questions at the beginning. Yes, because it creates the disinterest in the minds of the respondent. Okay, they don't get encouraged to fill up that questionnaire because of sensitive questions, lengthy questions. Okay, in the beginning. Avoid leading questions. Leading questions are those questions which includes where the respondent can take things personally. Okay, so these questions have to be avoided. And pre-test means you have to do the pilot study of your questionnaire so that you will get the knowledge about what is the validity and reliability of your questionnaire. Okay, how the data and how much the data is validative and uh, reliable. Okay, so that you will continue your further study with that questionnaire. Okay, so you can do this with small sample size. Collect feedback for any correction. Okay, if you feel that there are lot of feedbacks or questions after testing your pre-testing your questionnaire, then you can make corrections as per those feedback. Okay, then after that you have to revise and make required changes as per your feedback given by the respondents after pre-testing or pilot study. Include balanced options. Yes, you have to include the balanced options, means the respondent should not feel that I can't answer this question. Okay, so every question should be in the form that there is feasibility for answering that question for the respondent. Include other option with sufficient space. Yes, you can, because if the available options are not sufficient, then respondent can select the other option along with the space, means reason for that other option. And avoid biases. That means you have to avoid biases that this respondent has given this answer because of that reason, means you have to avoid assumptions and biases so that you will get the actual results. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video and stay tuned to the channel for more such videos. If you have any requirement for making any particular type of video, then please comment in the comment section, and have a nice day ahead.